CJ hip hop, hip hop, Millie CJ hip hop, hippity hop, hippity hop, hip hip hop, hippity hop. Don't you wish you guys had that much energy at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Mom!
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes, I see you climbing up on the fridge doing something you're not supposed to do. Good morning, friends. It is another nutso day around here, which is every day. Every day is a nutso day. But we are back on doing even more adoption errands because it seems that they will never end. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm talking here.
Yes.
She always calls me Dad, Mom, Dad, Mom. Anyways, we are going, ooh, I've got coffee on my tongue. We are going to the doctor's because it's the kids' turn to get their TB skin test. Uncle Pete's here. Uncle Pete's here. How are you? Very loud around here this morning, don't you think?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of kids here?
Okay.
When we were in Charleston, I think we vlogged this with my friend Rachel. Her oldest son, Ellis, is a very special little boy, and he is so sweet. He says the funniest things. And we were walking on the boardwalk one night, and like all the kids were kind of running around ahead of us, and he was like, he really loved CR. And he was like, what did he say? He said, Mr. CR. And CR was like, yeah.
Mr. Chris.
Oh, Mr. Chris. He said, Mr. Chris, you got a lot of kids. And it was the funniest thing, like, so now Sierra and I say that to each other all the time. Chris, you got a lot of kids. So, anyways, it was hilarious. So yeah, we're getting all these hooligans loaded up, and then I've got my adoption binder because we have to go by and get some papers notarized. So, we're getting closer to being done with this part. She's leaving. She doesn't, you don't want to talk to me? You don't have anything to say to me? Oh, okay. Well, we're getting there. It's beautiful, Rue. What do I think? I think it's beautiful. That's what I said. That's me?
Yeah.
Gosh, look at me. I'm just radiating.
Okay.
Just go. Oh, bye me. See you later, me.
This morning, I was trying to sit at the counter doing my deep. She goes, Bobby, will you draw a picture of me? And I'm like, sure, Rosie. And then every time, like, I finish an animal or draw like a dog or something, every time she'll go draw another dog, and I'll be like, Rosie, I can't. You just made me draw a dog.
What is that?
Mom.
Look at that. That's what I wish. I have 4 arms. I wish I had 4 arms. Actually, I have 8 arms if we're going to get technical. And wings? I have angel wings, or is that hair? Is it hair or angel wings? Who needs a face when you have angel wings? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Got it, Mom.
She does this. Mom. Mom. What? 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 What?
I'm funny, Mimi.
What? What?
Mom.
What?
Mom.
What?
Mom.
What?
Mom.
What?
Mom.
What?
Mom.
What? All right, we are loaded up. Who's ready to go?
Me.
You guys so excited? We will be rewarding and treating, or not even rewarding, just, you know, giving the kids a little treat after. We'll go get some ice cream or something like that. Because, you know, you gotta get a poke and I feel bad. So, anyways, we're gonna go do that. You ready?
Let's do this. Let's go 5 for 5. I went 5 for 5 in a baseball game a couple times. I can do it with kids. TB tests.
Okay, on that note. All right, we're gonna go in shifts. Who I got first? Who's up first? JJ and Shelby. You ready? You ready?
All right, so there's been a quick change of plans. The first shift went in there to go get their shots, or I'm sorry, their TB tests, and the nurse said, you know what, just bring them all in. We're gonna line them up and knock this out. So I pulled back around, dropped off the other 3, and now it's just the twins and I hanging out in the parking lot. Except they're eating graham crackers and I am not. We're all done. I don't see any tears. Good. This is a good thing.
Hey, Dad, I went good.
Dude, you got a lollipop.
Try.
Not, give me a high five.
I didn't even try.
Yeah, buddy.
No one really tried, but no one knows.
That's okay. I know, it doesn't feel good. You're okay, bud. You're okay.
All right, notary documents are done.
Get a target buckle, please.
Easy lemon squeezy.
Shelby, quit being mean to your
Now
brother.
we're heading home. I don't know what else are we doing. I can't remember. We'll see when we get home, but we're done with the notary stuff. So just inching ever so closer. Ever so much closer.
It's pretty sad when the local notary knows we enter a building and needs something notarized.
Yeah, she was like, you guys here for notary? I'm like, is it that obvious? Yeah. Seen you in here before, lady. TB skin test went fine.
Mom.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just talking to our friends. We are getting ready to start packing because if you saw, you might have seen my Instagram post. I don't know if it's up yet, but we are going to Dallas. We're going to be in Dallas, Texas. We leave in just a couple days. Hold on, I know you too. Yeah, you too. Yes. What?
Oh yeah?
So we're going to be in Dallas. Our whole family is flying to Dallas this week. We are working with a really fun family-owned honey company. So we're going to be going and learning all about bees. And anyway, so it's going to be super fun. We're really excited, but we decided if we were going to go, that's 2 days that we'll be like at the University of Dallas and also at the Nature Nate Honey Farm. And so we decided that we would go for a little longer and do some other fun stuff while we were in Dallas because, not gonna lie, taking 7 kids on a plane, we really wanted to make the most of it. All of our kids, yes, all of our kids have been on a plane before, but never all together. So we have, the most I've ever taken on a plane was 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. I guess I've taken 4 kids. Yes, hold on. Because last summer I took Kennedy and Shelby and the babies to Briarfest. So now we're gonna be taking 7 kids on a plane. It's just CR and I. So pray for us. So I am filming a couple of packing videos for my personal channel. I will leave that link down below if you want to go check it out. I'm gonna film a carry-on, what we're putting in the kids' carry-on, as well as what we're packing and like packing for 7 kids. So both of those videos will go up over on my personal channel this week and maybe early next week. But yeah, so we're working on that today, getting everybody packed and ready for that trip. That's part of what we're working on today. So anyways, I just realized that because we're gonna be in an apiary, I have to have closed-toed shoes, and it's summer, and so my only closed-toed shoes are, it's a long story. I just need to go see if I can find something that will look halfway decent with the tops that I already have picked out.
The closed-toed shoe debacle.
You're scaring Teach.
100 pounds.
Let's go.
That's her favorite thing to say now is let's go.
Or let go. Alright, so Angie and I agree on one thing. We both love going on vacation, we love traveling, but one of the worst things after coming home is coming home to a dirty house. So while Angie is doing a lot of the packing and kind of planning and the logistics of the actual trip, part of my responsibility is going to be making sure that this house gets kind of cleaned up and at least coming home to something that is picked up and peaceful so we can get back to the grind. So I'm going to start diving into some dishes and doing some picking up, and kiddos are going to help me. Let's get to it. Yeah. How's your string cheese? Millie sees some injustice right now, so do you want string cheese too? Do you need some string cheese? Okay, hop down, I'll get you in your chair. Come on. Your turn, let's get a string cheese. Whoop. Any buckle?
trying to hunt down some closed-toed shoes. I can't remember if I told you that or not, but I had to go look for some closed-toed shoes for this thing that we're doing in Dallas. And I couldn't find what I was looking for. So it's okay, it's fine, I'll figure it out. I did, however, get the first draft of our profile book back, so that was really exciting. There's just a few little things that have to be changed, and it's kind of like one of those things where, to accept y'all, this is like the hardest part of the adoption stuff for me, is when I'm busting my butt, and like doing everything as fast as I can, and just on the other end are people who are just not as, it's not that they're not doing their job, it's just that they're not as invested in it as me. So they're not doing it how as quickly as I would like them to do it. And I feel like it's a weird place, because it's like when you're in this adoption process, like I've said before, you feel like you're doing these things for your future child. So there's like nothing that can stop you. Whereas for some people, they're just doing their day job, you know? So if it works out that they can get it done that day, great. If they can't, no skin off their nose, they're gonna go home, they'll come back and figure it out tomorrow. And it's just hard to be so invested in something yourself when other people aren't as invested in it as you are, you know what I mean? So I've always said that our hope was that we would have everything done on our end, like paperwork, and be active clients with our consultants by the end of July. And then it became apparent that things were coming in faster than I was anticipating. So then I thought, this might happen way faster than we thought. And talking to other families and stuff like that, like everything just became really real, really fast. And so then I got it in my head that, okay, well, maybe I can get this done, and if I get this at this time and this at this time, if you're a planner, then you know what that's like, where you're like, okay, if I get this by this date, then I could do this, and then I could do this, and you map it all out in your mind how you can make it happen. We leave for a trip this week, and we'll be gone for a few days, and then we'll be home for a day or two, and then we'll be gone again. And so I really wanted to get everything sent off to our consultants before we left on this trip, because they do require that you just send everything at one time. You're not allowed to send stuff in pieces. You just have to send it all in one time. And I was like, man, I would love to get it out of my door before this trip. And then that way, when I'm coming back and I'm only home for like 24 hours before I get on the plane again, I don't have to try to stress about doing it then, if it could even be done then. So anyways, it was obviously like way ahead of schedule, ahead of when I thought we would be getting it done anyways. So I'm not like in a ball on the floor crying about it, but I'm definitely disappointed, because the only reason that it's not happening is because other people are not doing their jobs the way that they said that they would, you know, and the timing that they said that they would, or that type of thing. So it's just always hard when it's not something that you've done wrong. It's just timing and control. But here's the thing, and I want to say this and make sure you understand that one thing I have learned, and that especially God has revealed to me through all of our adoptions, is the importance of timing, and that there's no such thing as being too early or too late. With his plan and the child he has for us, we will get it done. We will be active. I will keep working hard. I always am like, I will show up, God, and meet you. I know you can do all of this without me, but I am going to show up and do my very best, and let you, you know, you do your thing. This is your God. You're sovereign over all of it. So but that doesn't mean that I just sit back and do nothing either. So I work hard and continue to work hard, but I know that ultimately all of this is conspiring together so that the right timing happens. If y'all know Rosie's story and how she came to be a part of our family, you know how incredibly critical and important timing has been for our family and for our children and for our stories, and bringing us together in the ways that we were brought together. And so I believe that that is true this time too. I believe that we are just working towards that sort of perfect timing and right timing that will bring us to match with the right family, match with the right expecting mom, and hopefully eventually, you know, bring home the right baby and child for our family. So that's all I've got for today, guys. I've got a whole bunch of work stuff to wrap up, but like I said, I am going to be filming a pack with me and a carry-on video, kids carry-on luggage video and stuff like that. Those will go up on my personal channel, so go subscribe over there if you haven't. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. We'd love to have you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. We are so we're just enjoying so much bringing you guys along on this journey with us, this adoption journey. It's crazy, it's kind of wild, it's a little unpredictable, but it's been so wonderful having you guys kind of cheering us on and sharing these milestones with you, and not having to hide in our emotions and be like, everything's fine, when we're feeling stressed and stuff like that. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again in a couple days. Bye.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see